Since I was in Fnatic, I never wanted to lose to teams I've been on myself. And I would say since OG got the hang of, I would say, Dota back in 2016, I think we've had an incredible track record against them. So I'm planning not to stop that. I wanna never lose to Fnatic, never. I think we're gonna be dominating, and I think it's gonna look like we have the potential to close our games really quick. But I'm sure Seb will do something stupid, and it'll make for an exciting game. So. Yeah, great to have this team.
There we go! The OGs of major upsets, the favorite team of many of you, and one of mine too. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for OG!
Top lane, so far looks like there's not been too much struggle. Yuragi to hit the creeps. They're going to see if they can try and make a bit of a move on to Jabs. The Malefist into the Blade Fury. I don't think there's any escape for this Vistage. That will be first blood for the two of them.
They seem to do this a lot with the Enigma, even though it's more of your passive style hero in the laning phase.
Armel out of bottle charges in the mid. Be cautious, still has a couple of tangos to play with. The top lane, they're going to look
go for it again.
He's able to set it once more with the Malefish. With that damage to the Blade Fury, it's an easy kill onto Jabs. OG getting the kills here for Yuragi in this early laning stage.
He has to, I thought it was going to be Armel, but his skill build indicates that he's not really going to be playing in the
They're going to try and go for him in the mid.
By the shield crash too. Should be okay.
I won't continue to dive him, but indeed with Seb coming across towards the mid at top lane, DJ is going to be another one for these two.
Oh boy.
This top lane going very, very well here for OG. They've managed to find 3 kills out of it so far. And making it even less likely that Armel's going to be able to find those early rotations. See BZM, he's ready to go top. DJ could be in trouble. He's definitely in trouble. The Malefice, okay, maybe TP. No, it's not going to work. Of course, Thunder's there at the ready. BZM making sure that DJ has no chance of escape. And top lane Jabs.
He just got back here.
Oh, he just can't be here. It's not the place to be. Another death for Jabs. 0-5-0 in the first 9 minutes. This is definitely one of the rougher offlaner openings we've seen in this tournament, Fog. This is rough.
He keeps doing the voice line to you again.
The Doom and the Ember Spirit, if they get on top of any of these heroes, especially if the Doom comes down before any reaction like a spin, they should have the kill. Straight away, they'll look for a Mars. Doom's dropped down. There's going to be very little chance for escape for this Mars. It's Fnatic making the moves.
Oh, look at that tips already. Spicy.
Definitely a little bit superior to Fnatic when it comes to a 5-on-5 with the heroes they have in play. Armel starts to head over. They know that OG's continuing to force this Roshan down. But indeed, Fnatic, they can't get close enough. They get the kills, and now they're going to jump over to the side. They'll drop the Black Hole, look to lock down the Ember Spirit on these.
They throw it all.
Everything to make sure that Armel doesn't have a fight to play. Shackle over to the side. They catch out John well as well.
No hesitation. Literally just throw everything onto the Ember. They know he's the only one who's been having the game, and now
back over to join the rest of the team. If DJ can get a good Doom off.
I think this is where Fnatic can look for the fight.
See DJ's going to jump on BZM, but he jumps into the Rolling Thunder, so won't be able to get anything off in time. The Gale Force started to blow DJ back. They're in on top of him with the Blade Fury. He tries to turn and get some sort of spell off, but he cannot do so. Yuragi and BZM take him out. Over to the side, Seb does fall as Raven gets in. They have the control. They take out the Wind Ranger.
Big mistake, though, from DJ. Over blinking into the Thunder.
He's got the arena ready. He's going to be able to trap them here as Raven is pinned to the wall for now. Over to the side, the Vistage Jabs trying to focus out BZM and Tiger. They've held the Enigma to the side. Armel commits him with a BKB. They'll bring Tiger down. DJ jumps in. Doom down onto Amar. They're going to see if they can pick up more here for Fnatic as they continue to chase out OG. The Birds, they're in. The slam down over towards the Mars. Yuragi's trying to turn, but there's no way they can help Amar. Amar falls. They come in with the ultimate from the Juggernaut, but there's so many units here to bounce around that Yuragi can't do enough damage to the single targets. The healing was taken out. Tiger from the side, he's brought back for this turns with the Malefice. They'll bring down Raven the once. The buyback hits. Fnatic used both of their supports to try and keep this action going. Shackle on the Raven, jump forward. DJ is trying to keep the escape of Raven covered. Raven trying to stand his ground, turns with the stun, but the Rolling Thunder's back up. BZM over towards the Wraith, over towards Cromwell. Raven, he'll try and attempt to damage the damage from BZM. The spin from Yuragi takes him down. Rolling Thunder over to the side. Yuragi still continues to live. Finally, he falls. That's the Aegis gone. And Fnatic, see if they can continue to clean this up. They have the change control onto BZM. The familiar birds as well, stunning them up. Armel, he opts to back out. That's enough for now.
DJ?
Or
this is a bit deep, DJ.
He's waiting for the kill. They still have to back up. Armel's in with the Remnants, but the Blade Fury's back up. Yuragi looks towards DJ, trying to chase him down. Armel won't let Yuragi pass him.
Amar's back.
See if they can get the jump over onto Armel. There's the jump forward with the swashbuckle BZM. He's in on top of him. He's getting them rather low though. Again, jabs with these stuns. Controlling OG. The buff up. Armel's got another round to spell the BKB at top. So Armel will be able to walk out of the arena. Looks like that will be that for now.
Seb
can get it, Seb. Gonna try and get the catch. It's a good force to the side, but the shackle will still hit. This John Wellcottle looking pretty dead here. He's gone. There's OG.
And it's right around Roche.
They'll take the tier 1 tower, and indeed Roshan at the ready. Has been spotted out by Jabs. We'll see if Fnatic want to try and take a fight 4v5.
Someone has to keep a disable ready for the Enigma. BZM,
they're going to make the jump. They're going to be able to close it on to Jabs. Jabs, he's in a whole world of trouble here, as they'll remove the Visage from the equation. Just down to 3 members now, Fnatic. Jump to the side, Raven, he's in, he takes out Tiger straight away. But there's going to be a buyback, jump forward. They get the 3-man stun off. DJ's in on top of it. He got the Doom off as well on the BZM, but Yuragi has enough damage to take out the 2 of them. Standing his ground, there's the black hole. It's going to clip him onto the side. The spin did actually push him out, I think, here. Armel still able to walk from this, but Raven, caught in the midst of it all, will blink out to the side. They're being able to reposition quite nicely here, Fnatic. They have used the 2 buybacks, of course, for this from Jabs and DJ. But they had the 5 of them alive, and is now actually in a position where OG, they're without BZM, and that was OG's ultimate. So Fnatic, they'll be able to move on here, knowing that OG won't actually be able to get in and finish that Roche quite yet.
Oh, but OG's still lingering in the area, but 50 seconds, no BZM.
That's a long 50 seconds.
I think he Fey Grenade broke it, right? He blink stomped, Fey Grenaded the Lincolns, and then got the Doom, so really good play.
CMI is holding onto the BKB. He does have it if he feels threatened. They'll look towards Armel. Jabs trying to nuke Seb, but now Jabs, he's kind of caught in the front of this, in front of the 2 of them. Jump forward again, DJ's in with the stun there, in on top of the Juggernaut. Tiger trying to help out Yuragi, getting burst low, put the Manta style. The shackle there from Seb is caught both the calls, catches Raven and DJ. Raven and DJ go down. Seb, as I said, these blink shackle shots every single time, pretty much catching 2 heroes. OG, they can look to try and clean up more. They're trying to finish off Armel. The BKB's up. He'll get himself away from Amar, but Jabs left behind around the pit. He'll fall 3 dead on Fnatic.
What was cooldown on Reincarnation? What was it, like 1 second, I think, when he died? They got the perfect timing to be able to jump onto him.
OG, they are ready for this fight. The question is if Fnatic want to continue to try and take it here outside of their base, pretty far out in the bottom lane.
I guess I shouldn't say no way to cancel. They do have Doom to cancel Black Hole, but that's a very unlikely situation. They have to just kind of find Taiga and get information of where he is and do what they did the last time. If they can get that instant blink stun from Raven and just commit onto him before he's able to get it, that could be a decent way for them to address this Enigma. But if they just sit back, Taiga is gonna get the Black Hole off.
I mean, Fnatic's still going for this. They're straight towards the mid. OG might not expect this. Taiga
tried.
He's gonna get the BKB off in time.
It's a good attempt.
And now Raven, he's going to be turned upon. BZM turns towards him over to the side. Both Jabs and his birds getting trapped by Amar. See if there's any help for Jabs. Remnant's been set down. See if they can get Jabs out of this. The familiar's resummoned, but Jabs, he'll fall. Armel still going to jump in to look towards Seb, but now he's got to back away. With Jabs gone, there's nobody else to fight alongside Armel. So they'll look for the retreat.
OG just continuing to limit it, though.
Armel still not being afraid to really go forward, but there's Tiger with the jump. Maleficent into the black hole, they're locking him down. This time round, they'll have the damage. Armel's gone.
All it takes is 1 second.
Tiger really being the bane of Armel's existence this game, each and every time, getting that catch, and indeed this time round at this point, very easy for OG to find the damage to kill off Armel during that black hole.
Roche will be a long respawn. A bit fortunate there for Fnatic. They're gonna have to smoke and check it out though. They're not aware of the timer.
I know there's no black hole.
Amar?
DJ, so Jabs is gonna get seen around the mid. DJ still smoked up with the rest of them. Gonna start moving towards Jabs. Jabs starting to bait them off to the side. That's gonna give Fnatic the opportunity to jump for the backline. They get the Doom down onto BZM. The Bango will fall. Buyback comes in from BZM. They've lost the Enigma as well. 2 good kills here for Fnatic.
But Raven.
See if they can get to Raven in time. They're coming in with the buyback. They want to try and help out Raven over to the side. Armel jumping away. Raven, he will fall a second time. Uragi's able to commit and take him out. Armel, he's got to be careful.
He's out.
Using his last 3 remnants.
He's out of remnants.
Seb, he's in with his shackle. Armel's gone. He's out for 2 minutes. As Jabs, there's no cleanup for him to do here. He's got to run, but OG, they'll chase him down. Bash is there. As OG, they'll take the team fight yet again. Fnatic, they tried their best with those buybacks. A dieback from Armel. Straight down the mid now from OG. They know that there's no buyback from Armel. Out for 90 still. Raven and Jabs, they have got theirs. They'll at least, by the looks of it, let the mid set of racks go.
All 3 lanes being pushed in, though.
Now OG's almost certainly going to go for more here.
Amar's going to set up on tier 4s. He's got the bulwark with the Ags.
He's got a full Satanic now as well, Amar. There'll be a buyback from Raven.
Oh, look at it go.
They're going to need more buybacks to come in. Jabs, he's still out for 30.
Amar, he's been waiting for this moment the entire game.
Slowly taking down these 2 tier 4s. There's the extra buyback here. Over to the side, Raven. He's headed out, but he's been caught. He's been caught. They've got the lockdown with the stuns. He's in trouble. He's going to get the reincarnation here this time around, having enough mana for a second life. Pops the big but immediately the bash
Abyssal.
into the Abyssal. They're locking Raven down. He needs help for the rest of the team, but another
He's
bash
gone.
comes in. Raven's out. GG is called. OG will take this game 1.
Took him some time, but this one was a pretty damn good showing, I would say, from OG. The laning phase, what a beatdown. Some long duration, or long cooldowns on OG. I feel like Fnatic, they do have a really fast-paced draft. They could take advantage of that.
With this ward, they see Uragi's sitting under the tier 2 tower. They got him.
Oh,
that was very nice there with that vision set up. They see him chilling under the tier 2. They'll dive in and take him out.
They tend to do this also whenever they have the double melee, whenever they're playing with...
top lane, Uragi caught very, very low with a sleight of fist. Jabs takes him out.
They might even need a lane ward top. Okay, they do have the lane ward, because he could just TP up there and get a blast from tree line, and Uragi's just dead. And I'm already seeing Armel TPing up. I think it's really high potential for Uragi to just die in one shot.
See if Uragi's ready for this. Armel into position from the side. Here's the blast. It's going to be a fair bit of damage. Uragi,
he's gone.
He's gone. Armel, beautiful movement here from him as Uragi not ready. He's getting the exact start that he would want, and these two, they're not going to stop. They're going to look for Amar. He's already getting in underneath the tier 1 tower. The 3 of them ready to set up on the tide. We'll see if Amar can play his way out of this one. The stun into the blast. Has he got any further escape? He's caught in the Nature's Grasp. He's going to try for the TP out. Is he out? No, he's not. The damage is there from Raven and the Phantasm. Fnatic picking up another 7-0.
Armel's out of control already. 5,200 net worth.
What's going on here? A little bit of LOLing in the chat here between Jabs and Amar.
And Raven, he's top of the board with that Coddle, getting the free farm down bottom.
See what they can get down here. Already TP's coming in from Fnatic.
They're moving so well around the map, just reading the plays from OG.
See if DJ can get the catch. He's looking for the setup. Pushback's going to be off the mark, and here's the Rolling Thunder from BZM. Heading over towards DJ, but actually the ult from DJ pushing him back to safety.
And there's a Brood.
He's going to turn his attention over towards Raven and connects with the first Rolling Thunder. They're trying to dive in for this, but Armel, he's already come in, taken out Tiger. They've got the stun control onto Amar and BZM. Another blast from Armel, cutting through Seb, as Seb will get into the trees to hide, but he's sticking solo here to the Spirit Vessel. Another change from Jabs, holds back BZM. They'll pop the Ravage. He does catch the 2 of them. They're looking over towards Armel, waveform forward, but Armel, he's
still alive.
Raven gets the control onto BZM. It's 2 kills here for Fnatic, and they're not done yet. Over to Amar, Remnant 4 from Jabs. He's trying to block off the escape.
They want more.
Uragi body blocks him into the chains, jumps to the high ground. He's on top of Seb. 3 dead on OG. As OG just cannot take anything away from Fnatic here. Fnatic just crushing them each and every time. And that point we saw, OG, they wanted to try and set up for some sort of team fight. Fnatic just come in. Armel immediately removing Tiger from the fight.
I mean, this item,
he's going to be able to get it at very good timing. Especially if he continues to find the kills and the involvement that he's had. Now around the mid, Fnatic.
They're just diving.
They're ready to push
see a
for
hero and
They're going to try and charge down BZM. BZM hasn't got the Thunder. It's still on cooldown. We'll be able to swashbuckle up to the high ground, but the blast hits as well as the stun. BZM, he's going to be going down as Armel, unstoppable on the Keeper of the Light. That's so hard here for OG. Fnatic, and DJ. On the bushwhack,
they get the chains.
BZM, he's going to get burst from a distance here. Fnatic.
My God.
I mean, the DJ just with these catches, getting OG caught out of position each and every time. Well, not really out of position, behind these towers. DJ's constantly hunting. Another bushwhack as OG have to bring Amar back away from the front of this. They cannot get a fight together, OG, especially when they're a man down in this sort of situation.
Look at how fast.
0.
They're immediately moving. They know that, as you're saying, there's no response from OG. If BZM is dead, they can't do anything.
Armel and his bots, he's ready to turn up to every single engagement. OG, they'll smoke up. They want to try and get something done here with the blink on Tiger.
Have to catch Armel.
Here we go. There's the jump. Malefice into the black hole. No messing around as they look to burst through him, but he's pretty tanky. Will go down. OG get the kill, but they're probably going to lose heroes for it. Raven pulls in BZM, takes him out as well as Tiger. OG, they get the kill, but of course at this stage, if they commit for some action like that, they're going to lose heroes themselves.
Down.
Over towards the mid, they have the bushwhack.
Amar.
They can make the move onto the tide. With the Vessel taking him down, Amar. There's very little he can do. They will be able to crack off some of the debuffs. The Blast actually going to miss. Amar might just live this time. Depends if they want to try and dive him. Actually turn towards BZM instead.
But BZM!
Control, they're in onto the, they've got the burst.
Oh my
Against DJ with his push at bottom lane. Yuragi taken down by Raven. He's able to get him with the Phantasm, him and John while taking out that carry morph, and now back over to the mid. They'll continue the dive. Another bushwhack locking down Amar. 19-1. Fnatic slaughtering OG in this game so far. They have to hit everything. They've got to land these spells. If Fnatic's able to avoid them, resetting the team fights, Fnatic's just going to continue to overrun them.
Armel's just way too much of a nuisance, and now at this point too, it's Raven is also a huge problem. He's gonna have heart soon. Will they ever even have damage for the CK?
The setup here. They're trying to go for the control, but see that blast there. Tiger and Yuragi getting brought so low. Over to the side, Raven's just going to commit it with the BKB. BZM will attempt to roll out of this one. He'll get out to the side. Fnatic, they'll turn their attention towards Amar. He'll put the
Armel.
Wait for forward. They're trying to bust it, but in the bushwhack. He's caught the two of them. DJ looking down Yuragi and Amar. They do still get the kill on the call. Rolling Thunder as well, controlling jabs. OG, they've found two. Maybe they can look for more. Raven, of course, still has the Aegis. OG trying to come in to take him down the ones. Should be able to chase him out and achieve exactly that. They still have the black hole as well, available from Tiger. Raven with the...
He's still holding his ground.
Maybe kill BZM. BZM goes down. The acorn shot from DJ finishes him off. Armel will buy back to make sure that Raven in his second life here will be protected.
It's a wasted buyback right now from Armel.
They're going to look to smoke up behind BZM.
They got Ravage. Armel, he does not have his BKB yet either, so if they get on top of him, be easy kill if they can.
See what sort of a jump they can find. Yuragi going in aggressive, trying to bait some action. He's in with the slide chains onto Raven. Trying to see if he can poke out a reaction, maybe get that BKB used early.
Raven knows that he can frontline like this. They do not want to commit onto this CK.
Now Fnatic in return, and they're going to smoke up behind their CK. Get ready to react to any kind of jump that OG try.
Seb.
Going to get the rift in. The slide chains onto Seb. Raven trying to head in to get the stun off, but the Ice Pack will hold him back. BZM's going to jump forward with the Rolling Thunder. There's the Ravage from Amar. They'll get themselves immediately over towards Armel. They're looking to get this Kotl out of the team fight. BZM and Amar, they've done it. They've taken out Armel. Now OG, they can look towards the next core to the side. Yuragi beating into Jabs. Jump forward from Tiger. Is not able to get the control of Jabs. Remnants back to safety. OG, they'll continue to push on. They still have the threat of Tiger's Blink Black Hole at the ready. Raven doesn't seem to be too phased by it. Still continues to clear out the mid wave. It's being the 1-for-1, but the bigger loss definitely being that for Fnatic. No smoke dispels. I'm going to suspect either OG being on the high ground or in towards the pit.
Phantasm's used as well.
They've got the high ground vision here, Fnatic. So a good area for them to fight around.
Jabs. He's in.
He's going straight in towards the backlines. He's making the jump all the way over towards Seb.
He gets clipped on Ice Path.
Yuragi jumps in, BKB's up though. Jabs is going to be fine, and here's the back. Yuragi gets the BKB off in time, so Raven won't be able to continue to hold him down. Yuragi, with that BKB coming to an end, he's got to run. If they get any sort of further catch onto him, he's going to be in trouble. He'll wait for back up towards Jabs, but there's the E-Blade Blast. He'll put the Manta style, try and continue the retreat. Another slight used here to cut Yuragi down. There's the Ravage, will clip.
They're on Yuragi.
They're focusing on Mel, they're trying to get rid of him, but indeed Yuragi taken out. The Morph gone for 80 seconds. Raven, his BKB will finish. Can the rest of OG clean up the kills? Bushwhack controlling Amar for now. Raven, he's thinking about getting back in on this. He put the Shadow Blade. He's looking to the side. Gem on the ground at the moment. Seb will pick it up, but Raven's in on top of him. They bring down Seb. A second killer for Fnatic. Both heroes of OG, neither with buybacks available. That was a dieback from Seb. Fnatic, they'll take the team fight.
Fnatic doing a good job of dealing with the side lane push. OG is just really trying to shove lanes, and they will probably start losing some heroes out of it. Seb does have backup coming.
See if they can bait in jabs. As BKB is on cooldown still for 35 seconds. Nice path to set things up. Might run out of options to escape this. He'll try and throw out a Remnant, but he hasn't got one down already, so he's not going to get that far away at all. Another slight change from Yuragi. They'll punish Jabs being out and on his own on that top lane push.
Jabs overplaying his hand there a bit. Good catch there from OG.
Get that shard or Aghanims. Yeah, OG.
They're thinking
up
about
around the outpost. Maybe looks to take a fight here, but Jabs is already in. Yuragi, he's going to go straight towards Raven. Commits with the BKB. Jabs on top of Tiger. Tiger will put the BKB. Looks to turn and hold him back.
Turn Armel.
The ultimate, he's holding it back for now. Amar locks down Armel, but the BKB's out. Armel looking to run, but they got the physical. They beat him out through the BKB. Armel falls. Again, the ravages of Amar, making sure that the space is there for OG to get kills out of this. They turn towards Jabs. Jabs out with the Remnant. A BZM was waiting in position, and now out of mana, nowhere for Jabs to run. OG, a second kill to be found at Fnatic. They're still going to try and keep this fight going. Buybacks are coming out. Raven will get himself into the invis. The bushwhack does catch on to Yuragi. Big burst from DJ. Not enough to kill him. As Yuragi will live for now. Jabs continuing to force back the Morphling. 2 buybacks from Fnatic. They need to find kills out of this, and they can't afford to lose anything themselves. Raven
4 seconds.
With the control onto BZM. BZM gone.
They're lucky to not lose Yuragi too. Amar put himself in front of the snipe from the Hoodwink. I still really think he's considering queuing up the refresher for himself too. As funny as it is, he doesn't even have any mana, but he's got the mangoes prepped just in case.
They may have got the Aegis, but OG, they're going to smoke into Fnatic. Want to try and take this fight, Seb. He's getting pretty low. There's the ult hit from DJ. Shoots Seb down. Jump forward from Amar. He's in with the Ravage on the 2 of them. BZM's got the follow-up. They're locking down Jabs. Refresher. A second Ravage. Jump again over with the Rolling Thunder. They're locking down the Ember. That's going to be Jabs out for 2 minutes. Amar again doing it with the ultimates. Raven, he's into the invis here. He's trying to run away. Actually turns, but he's caught in the ice path. Raven, he's almost certainly going to go down the once. Amar jumping forward to push back DJ. See if they can take him out a second time. Tiger,
they just dropped the hole.
Over the root side, will put a stop to Johnwell. Everyone's got
another root.
But there's the second root again. Johnwell doing his best to stop these black holes, but Raven still falls. Johnwell also going down. As OG, they will lose Tiger at the end of it, but he's already done what he needed to, coming in with the black holes, and even with Johnwell doing his best to stop them, it will still mean that OG, they take the fight.
Anybody's game at this point.
And every moment that a fight doesn't occur, OG's going to be happy because now all those ults ready to go again. The double black hole, the double ravage, it's there.
And they're starting to get more and more damage too. Yuragi, as we mentioned, has gone fully defensive with his build. Finally now started
able to try and lead in on Yuragi. Start things off with the E-Blade, but jumps in. He's got the jump onto Armel. The EL disc will give some safety for Armel to back off. Yuragi buys back immediately. Tiger stepping forward with the BKB, but not able to find an opportunity to drop a black hole. Out to the side, the root, into the ice path. They've caught Jabs, they're bursting through him. That's Jabs out for 100. A big kill into more jump forward. There's the Ravage again. They've locked down Raven. They're staying on top of the CK. Tiger, black hole to the side, but Johnwell, he's in with the overgrowth. Cancels the first black hole. Tiger, positive refresher. He's going to have another one good to go. He's jumping deep. He's looking to try and catch more as the rest of his team are taking out Raven. Raven will buy back. Off to the side, DJ finishes off BZM.
No black holes, there's still one black hole actually remaining.
He's got another one. There is, of course, also another overgrowth.
The mind games between these two.
It really is. Johnwell's been doing an excellent job of making sure each and every time he has been there to stop it, but as we saw in that scenario, still not soon enough to stop them from going down. The Dagons, they're coming out now, Fog.
I think he needs them. I don't think Raven's getting a single attack off in these fights. They're completely controlling him. It's going to be up to DJ and Armel to really carry this one in these fights. BK being remnanting forward, trying to get a grab, and then the CK Raven is just still edging in.
They're going to come in with the smoke. They're going to jump straight away, but it's onto a Phantasm here for now. They'll look over towards DJ. It's BZM, he's got the lockdown. DJ
found him finally.
For the first time this game. Immediate buyback from DJ though. A lot of money, of course, due to that kill here. About 1,500 going between them as they take out DJ for the first time. Off to the side, OG coming in from a bit of a different angle to what we've had from them so far for a bit of time. DJ will get brought out of the area. So if they get the catch, they're going to lead it onto Jabs. First black hole straight away. They'll use it to lock down the Ember. They take him out. Johnwell tries to get him with the overgrowth, but it's all too late. They've lost the Ember. Jump forward from Amar. Ravage catches the Treant. He's out for 70. He's not going to be able to get back in to give any chance of stopping any further black holes for 70 seconds.
BZM.
In with a slight change, refresher by a Mars, so we'll have the protection of the Eon just once again. They won't commit onto him, Fnatic. For themselves, it's all about just being able to focus in, delete a hero. When it comes to team fight and trying to take a team head on, they just don't have the tools. They'll smoke up here, Fnatic, BZM's in. They get the jump straight away on a Raven. There's the Ravage follow-up. They continue with the lockdown. This DK Tiger's in as well to the side. Malif is
found Armel.
He's looking towards Armel, but the overgrowth's there. John Well putting a stop to the first black hole. Tiger using the BKB to get out towards him. They'll take out the tree, and he's got buyback. Has to use it straight away. DJ trying to burst through BZM. E-Blade and the stun coming out. Blast as well. BZM being brought low. Armel is able to finish him. A second round of the blast to take out the Pango. Look towards Yuragi. Blast him back, heading towards Raven. They foul the illusions as well. They do kill him off quickly.
Jabs is controlling Tiger in the back too.
See him come back for the second round with the Aegis. BKB off in time to make sure DJ doesn't catch him.
Armel.
Push by combo. They're in onto Armel. Armel is going to get back towards the base. Amar jumps in with the Ravage, holding back any sort of support that was looking towards Armel. They bring Tiger low, drag back Raven with the Rift. He kills off Tiger. Buyback from the Enigma. Fnatic continuing to push them back. Jabs, he's been caught. They jump in. Yuragi turns him with a slight change. He's taking him down. Jabs out for 2 minutes. No buyback.
And they still do have 2 black holes left and 2 BKBs. Taiga, it's too many layers.
Of course, Yuragi, with the damage that he has, he'll be tearing through these buildings.
Even a refresher for Yuragi too, why not?
DJ
Taiga
his best to set it, but there's Taiga. He's ready to commit in for DJ. Straight in on top of the hook. They take DJ out. Also down for 2 minutes. He will have buyback in 20 seconds. Well, the space is there for OG to take the tier 3 bottom.
The Eidolons are taking mid. Mid-rack's about to go down.
So DJ, he'll be back in 10 seconds, but not before this barracks goes down. The bottom rack's taken out, the mid melee as well. It falls. OG getting themselves a serious barracks advantage here.
And they, like we mentioned, they still have another black hole.
There's the
Ravage
buyback
is
from
back
DJ.
up at 60.
You got to watch for Tiger. If he's able to get in with a black hole onto any of these heroes with no buyback, it's almost certainly going to be game. OG kept their cool and around them, as I say, really incredible ravages from Amar. Raven tries to get in on it. Here's the BKB.
Raven can't fight without that BKB.
20 seconds until Jabs is up. OG looking to go for a third set of barracks here. Fnatic, they will likely have the full team up.
Double Ravage back defense. Up. 10 seconds for double Ravage.
Get the opening, the burst. Oh,
Yuragi's gone.
There's the burst. They burst through Yuragi. Yuragi, he's going to buy back. He wants to keep this push going. BZM rolls in. Out to the side as well. But Fnatic, with that move there, with that incredible amount of magical burst taking Yuragi out, they'll hold their top racks for a moment longer. I think I pretty much popped it immediately. Amar making sure he has the Ravage here for the push. Might catch Fnatic by surprise if they didn't see that refresher shot being passed over to him.
Fnatic need a blessing somehow.
On Yuragi, got to get in with the BKB DD, forced out the fortification. BZM rolling in towards the backlines. He's got the setup with the Gleipnir. He's going straight over towards DJ, locking him down with the Abyssal. They'll force DJ out to the side, make sure he can get back to base and keep a safe distance away from BZM. But the barracks being focused down by the illusions. And the rest getting low. Jump forward. Amar's in. He's ready to go with the full of skies over towards Jabs. But Jabs, BKB and a remnant out. Jabs will live. But Fnatic, they can't keep their racks alive. OG, they'll clean up the final set of racks.
And Fnatic, Jabs trying to commit.
They're still trying to fight a fire with this, but there's Amar with the Ravage. They'll look to force Armel off to the side. They're trying to get Armel back to safety, but BZM rolls in with the Thunder, the Gleipnir. They've caught Armel. Armel falling low, down in the game for 2 minutes. Over towards DJ as well. He's out, both dead, no buyback set. The side, found himself John Well as well in the tree, and an ice pass down. OG, they get a third triple kill for Yuragi. As Fnatic, buybacks on cooldown at the moment. 45 seconds until Armel can return to the fight. DJ out for his entire death timer here. They're pushing on for the game. Raven and Jabs, they'll try their best to hold back OG, but Tiger, he's in with the black hole. He gets the jump onto Raven. Raven down and out as well.
GG.
No buyback for him. GG is called. OG will take this game 3.
Oh, and Amar with some ult chat at the end there. LOL, bro, right next time, he says.
They did start it, they LOL'd him. Amar says, right in next time, smiley face, and well, there we go, OG. What a game, 64 minutes, and what a comeback, folks.
Yeah.
Because the start of this, it looked to be all Fnatic.
Fnatic was literally playing the game perfectly, getting the split up, always getting the pickoffs with Armel, but OG, they still were knocking back when this was all happening, keeping that goal differential pretty small. And once it gets to these later stages with these refreshers, you can just feel how impossible it is. Fnatic, they don't really have the team fight to deal with this. They tried to go for team fight to cancel it with the refresher and stuff on Januel, but over and over again, they were getting on Raven too.
They were, and I really do think that this was probably a game where the strat, it was not to all chat Amar. He had one of the best showings he's had here at the major so far, only dying 3 times that game as well on the Tide, and that's with him pretty much going in first. Every single time, the Ravagers catching 1, catching 2, but it was enough for OG to set up for these turnaround team fights that Fnatic started to fall apart in.
I've got a whole entourage over here. Amar, very eager. I know you received some all chat. Would you like to give some all chat to the crowd, please? Family friendly?
Thanks for everyone who supported me, for supporting OG. Thanks for my teammates for great games. Thanks for Taiga for carrying games. First time in life.
That was a very wholesome little speech. No-Tail, I probably have the same question for you that I do for Seb. You guys are famously a crowd buff team. I'm sure there were moments where you were thinking maybe I wouldn't get an opportunity to play in front of a crowd. What's it like hearing these fine faces rooting for you guys?
As Amar would say, copium. It's very nice to be back. I think it's amazing. We hear it in the back, and it's a great show out for day one, and people are I love hearing it. When people chant OG, it's the best.
And you know why I'm getting chills? It's because anytime I see a black hole, anytime I see an Enigma, my man, you're delivering. I don't know why teams keep giving it to you, but what's it like playing a refresher BKB Enigma in front of a crowd? What's that sensation?
I mean, I feel like I've been there so many times, you know, with Enigma. If I get this hero on stage, I feel like I could keep my composure and keep playing Dota. And it's just like any other games.
Right on. Yuragi, why are you hiding from me? Come here. Come here. I want to hear from you. What is up? I don't know. You tell me. How do you feel after that game?
Rough game, rough game. Well, we won somehow.
You won somehow. That's right. 16 minutes. Were there moments in that game number 3 where you're like, this may be the end of the tournament run, or you felt confident?
No. Confident, whole game.
All right. I'm convinced. Is this the man giving you the confidence? Or were you giving some speeches to these boys in game?
I was trying to keep the momentum alive, but honestly, it was kept alive the entire time. Like I didn't have much job to do.
You say that, and then yet you keep showing up, you keep pretending to retire, coming back for one last run in front of a crowd. Is this the experience you were hoping for?
Yeah, it was. I mean.
And last but certainly not least, BZM, a man of few words. You got a little something extra you can give to the crowd for after such an amazing game?
Let us Enigma the whole tournament, please, for more games like this. Thank you.
All right, everyone else, you've got Draft Intelligence, BZM from the horse's mouth, and all of you in Stockholm, I hope you enjoyed that game. Congratulations to OG.